Hello friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. Do you know what would make this whole adventure 10 times more fun? Yeah, sharing them with a friend. So right now I want you to think of 2 friends that your parents can text this episode and this whole series this week to, and so that they can join you in part 5 of this adventure. Are you guys ready to see if Jane and Harry and the Biology Squad are able to save Christmas in time? Me too. Let's go. As Jane and Harry were leaving the North Pole after giving all the instructions to the elves, Harry was very happy to have another to-go cup of that famous elf hot cocoa. Oh, it's so good. Could we just stay here? Maybe they could use our help still here, for a little bit longer. Harry, you've had plenty of hot chocolate. We need to save the world and save Christmas. Come on. Jane and Harry were zooming through the clouds. They knew exactly what the next thing they had to do. Do you remember what was the part where the elves had a suggestion of how to get off the naughty list? Yeah, it was to write a letter to Santa saying sorry for what you've done. And so they gotta go tell Mrs. Donaldson this. Because right now, that nice lady, that nice teacher, she's on the naughty list, which means she's going to get nothing but coal for Christmas. And if there's too many people on the naughty list, they're going to cancel Christmas for the whole wide world. Jane was the first one to land at Mrs. Donaldson's front porch. Harry was a little slower as he was drinking his hot cocoa the whole way there. Harry, come on, hurry. Mrs. Donaldson, are you home? Shouted Jane. The door opened. Oh, hello there, Jane and Harry. It's great to see you again. Oh boy, I've put myself into quite the mess, haven't I? Well, we've actually learned that it's not exactly your fault. We can't get into explaining it right now, but we have 2 things that we need you to do. 1, we need to check your hands. Mrs. Donaldson didn't understand, but she turned her hands over and Jane inspected them closely. Okay, I don't see any green goo. Looks like you're good to go. All right. 2nd, we need you to write a letter to Santa. A letter to Santa? I haven't done that since I was a child, said Mrs. Donaldson. We know, said Jane, but this is an emergency. You see, people all around the world are going on the naughty list, and because you stole from that store, unfortunately, you're now on the naughty list. The naughty list? I've been so good this year, said Mrs. Donaldson. Yes, and I think you just have to remind Santa that. So just write him a letter saying sorry and explaining the situation, that you were turned into a stealing zombie, and I think he'll put you back over to the nice list. A stealing zombie? What are you talking about? Said Mrs. Donaldson. Jane elbowed Harry in the side again. Shh, they don't need to know about the zombie part. Well, just write the letter and just get it in the mail as soon as possible. Okay, well, I'll get working on it. Thank you, kids. Bye. Mrs. Donaldson closed the door. Why didn't you let me tell her about the zombie part? That's the coolest part of this whole thing, said Harry. No, she doesn't need to know about the stealing zombie goo. It'll just scare her. She just needs to focus on writing that letter. But now we need to figure out how to get the whole world of whoever's on the naughty list to write a letter. Do you have any ideas, Harry? Said Jane. Well, let's check in with Biology Squad. Maybe they have an idea. Shh. Hey, Biology Squad. This is Jane and Harry again. Are you there? Over. Shh. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, this is Ava, and I got Jaden over here. What's up? Shh. We were trying to think of a way to tell the whole world about writing a letter to Santa, because that's the only way to get back off of the naughty list and onto the nice list. Do you have any ideas of how we could get that message out to everyone? Shh. Well, actually, Jaden is pretty good at writing messages in the sky with his drone. We could do that. That's a great idea, said Jane. Over the next few days, Jaden started setting up all kinds of drone messages all over the world that in the sky, people could understand what they were supposed to do. As Jane and Harry went to bed that Christmas Eve night, they were still a little worried. Was this too little too late? Were there going to be enough people that wrote letters to Santa in time to get off of the naughty list? As Jane and Harry woke up that Christmas morning, "It's Christmas!" shouted Harry. They both ran down the stairs to see if there were presents under the tree. And sure enough, there were! Christmas had been saved! And there was even a special note on Jane and Harry's present. It said, "Dear Jane and Harry, thank you for saving my very special day. It's because of what you've done that children and people all over the world are able to be joyful on this special day. Signed, Santa." Meanwhile, up at Dr. Stinky Breath's secret blimp lab, he was not having a very good day. What in the world? Why do we always fail at our plans, purple ninjas? As Dr. Stinky Breath was crying, huddled in the corner, the purple ninjas and Professor Sticky Fingers didn't know what to do.
We're really sorry, boss. We got so close, but it's because of that special spy soap that they were able to get rid of all the glue.
Special spy soap? What? Wait, what do you mean, special spy soap?
Well, that's how they were able to get rid of the glue. It was that soap.
Ha. Well, my friends, it looks like we have a new target. We must get rid of that soap forever! Wow, great job, Jane and Harry. You guys saved the holiday season and Christmas for everyone. Woohoo! All because you were able to work together with Spyology Squad and save the day. And boy, I gotta try some of that special elf hot cocoa. That sounds absolutely delicious. The end. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday, Mateo, who's turning 9 years old. Mateo loves trains. Ooh, yeah, trains are awesome. And he's a great big brother to Miguel. He does taekwondo, swimming, and he loves animals and dreams of being a great veterinarian. Wow, I didn't know that about you, Mateo. That's pretty amazing. And I'm so glad that we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 9th birthday. Friends, I hope you all have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye.